Today, I'm going to give you some really practical advice with some words and phrases that you should never, ever, ever use in sales. Number one, to be honest. Oh my God, when I hear this from a salesperson, what do you mean to be honest? You mean all this time we are talking, you were not honest? Please stop using it once and for all, to be honest. A very old school phrase in sales. Stop using it as of today. Number two, trust me. Do you really trust a person that is telling you, trust me? Stop using it. Why? Because your actions should talk louder than words. So you should never use the word trust me. Number three, sorry to bother you, Mr. Client. Hey, Evan, sorry to bother you. I'm not interested. I'm busy. Call me later. Stop using it. Are you not confident in your product, in your service? What do you mean, sorry to bother you? Yes, the client will be giving you his money for your product or service, but it's not going to do you a favor, right? So stop using the word sorry to bother you. And you should actually think, are you confident in the product or service that you are selling? If not, maybe it's time that you get another job or you do something else. Sorry to bother you, you're kind of downgrading yourself into a low confidence mode. So stop using it. Sorry to bother you. Don't use it again. Number four, I'm just following up. No, no, no. And there is nothing wrong. I follow up all the time. But the word following up is being used so many times. Rephrase it with something else. Hey, John, how are you? Just touching base from our last conversation. How are you? How was your weekend? Stop using the just following up word. It sounds so salesy. Number five, contract. Contract sounds like a prison. Sounds something I'm signing my life away. Replace it with something like agreement. So rather than saying, let's sign up the contract, why don't you say something more light? Something like, shall we just finish up with all the paperwork so we can grab a coffee? And nod your head. And the client will say, yeah, okay, let's do that. Because you don't like paperwork, I don't like paperwork, let's get over with it. So don't use the word contract. Sounds too heavy. Sounds like a prison. And number six, we are better than ABC company. Never badmouth your competitor. Never badmouth your competitor. So if the client is telling you, yeah, I am talking with ABC, you play reverse psychology. You say, oh yeah, ABC, they are great people. What is stopping you doing business with them? And then they say, oh, too expensive, or I don't like that. You understand? So never badmouth, first of all, the competitor, because it sounds cheap on you, because you may end up in the future working for them, you never know. And number two, if the client is telling you, I'm talking with this company, say, oh yeah, instead of saying we're better than them, or we have a better product, better service, better features, say, oh yeah, they're great people. What's stopping you doing business with them? So I repeat, don't say to be honest, don't say trust me, don't say sorry to bother you, don't say I'm just following up, don't use the word contract, and never badmouth your competitor. Have a fantastic day ahead.